Okay, guys, so is it Sam? Is it Sam's mom? Is it Sam's ghost, sister? Or is it Sam's body with Richtofen in control? There's endless possibilities. I just want to do a video discussing it, and as you guys know, I did the trailer thing when it came out, and I said it was Sam, and I got killed for it. Rightfully so. That could be the case. You know, it could be Sam's body with Richtofen in control, but there's also a lot of other possibilities, and I just wanted to talk about that with you guys, and I felt like I had to kind of like do a video about it since I got killed in that one. Now, so a lot of people, you know, and rightfully so, they see the blue eyes and they just automatically connect that, you know, anything Sam, Richtofen's in control. And that could always be the case, but something that we had a hard time, I have someone that I talked to when we do the Easter eggs and all that stuff, and something that we had a hard time trying to figure out is that, okay, so Moon and Nuketown take place during the same time, then Transit, Die Rise, and now Buried. Now there's a lot of gaps in between this, and we don't really, there's a lot of stuff we don't know. So it's kind of hard in trying to figure it out because there's a lot of holes to the story, and we need to connect the dots, and we don't really know like what's going on. For instance, as you guys know, how the new characters get around and all that stuff is that Richtofen teleports them to different places. Now, what if he teleported them back to the past, or this is the future, like future way before, like, okay, Die Rise and Transit are during one period of time, kind of similar, and then Buried is like foreshadowing what's going to happen in the future, and maybe that's why it's Sam's ghost haunting them and stuff like that, and she's already dead or something like that. So that's the case as well. It could be that. Once again, though, it could just be her body, Richtofen in control, all that stuff like that. We don't know. But also, some other things I thought was interesting is, okay, you know, there's always the theory that maybe it's her mom, and this was the town that she like lived at or something like that, or moved to, and this is her ghost, maybe haunting Richtofen for what he did to her daughter. Maybe it's her sister. Like I said, it could either be the past, it could either be the current time that goes in line with the story, or it could be way in the future and foreshadowing something that's going to happen. So something that we thought was very interesting is that, if you guys don't remember, in Die Rise there was an audio quote from a little girl that said something along the lines that the German quit, help me, the German quit speaking to me. And, you know, when he told me this, when the person I talked to told me this, my first question is, okay, if it is Sam or somebody that knows him, why wouldn't they just say Richtofen? Why would they say the German man? And he brought up the good point that, you know, they did use element 115 on them to try to erase their memory, so maybe that's why she didn't remember. You know, there's always the possibility, what if the old characters got vanished here? They got vanished here, and we're trying to save them and Sam and all that stuff like that. So when we heard that audio quote, I feel like that audio quote is very key because that's the last map that goes in line with the story. As you guys know, Die Rise, then Mob of the Dead was basically just like back filler story for in the beginning, and then now we have this map, which could either be current time that lines up with Die Rise in the future, or, you know, whatever it may be. So I feel like that quote's very important. I feel like there might be some more too. Maybe I have to do some more digging. So that's the case as well. Maybe Sam is buried there with the old characters, and that's her ghost haunting Richtofen. Because as you guys know, it is an old ghost town that is run down. So I mean, honestly, I'm leaning more towards it either. All right, one, it's either a ghost of somebody, Sam, or related to Sam. I don't think it's actually Sam anymore. And I don't think it's, well, even though it's like her ghost, so, but technically it can't be her because she's not in the body or something along those lines. So I don't think it, or I just still think it's just going to be Sam with her body. Obviously we know that because it looks like a ghost, or her body with Richtofen in control. I don't really think that's the possibility anymore, but, you know, there's always the chance. There's always a chance it could be. So you never know. But also, something else I thought was interesting is I went back to compare like the clothing styles, and this also supports the earlier theories, is that, you know, she always had like some 1800 choir child swag, like clothes that Sam used to wear. But these ones, if you compare the ones from the map, these ones almost look like they're like newer or from like the future or something along those lines. That's why I kind of thought, you know, maybe he teleported them to the future and were foreshadowing or something like that. Because when you pair the clothing, it just looks like the ghost has like newer clothing. It's not the same suit that Sam's wearing. So maybe it isn't Sam, and maybe it is her mom or her sister or something along those lines. But something that I found that was very interesting is that in the trailer, I saw what looked like a church in the western town. This part right here, I show you guys the video right now. It looks like a church. I don't know what that's called, but it's like the podium, you know, where the priest or whatever will talk to the people, and it has like the chairs and all that stuff. So that kind of reminded me of like a church right there. So maybe that kind of ties in with the story about this Sam lookalike. Maybe this is her in the future. She gets vanished here, and this is her old ghost haunting them. This is like maybe the church that she went to in the little town that she went to. Maybe that, like the church part, you know, there's got to be something that connects that because, you know, Sam always wore like what I thought looked like church clothes. And, you know, I don't know really the connection between that, but maybe we'll find out here. Maybe this is where Sam's mom lived. We never know. We don't know too much about her, if, you know, even if she does exist. Maybe this is where she came to and she ended up dying and people got buried and died. And that's her ghost, or maybe her sister that she never knew about. That'd be pretty crazy. There's endless possibilities, but I just wanted to share that with you guys because honestly, I think we were all wrong. I don't think I was wrong. I don't think it's Sam, just Sam in her body. Obviously, it's not because it's a ghost, and I don't think it's gonna be Sam's body with Richtofen in control. But once again, you know, it always could be that. But I just want to share that with you guys. Also, I'm going to be doing what I think kind of like the Easter egg may involve and stuff like that. That's going to be the next video that I do. And it'll kind of tie in with this video, so if you watch this, you kind of will understand what I'm talking about. So if you're a new viewer, if you could sub, I'd greatly appreciate that. All my subs, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's Sam? Do you think it's Sam's body with Richtofen in control? Sam's old ghost, present, future ghost, mom, sister? There's endless possibilities. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys could hit the like button, I greatly appreciate that. And if you guys have Twitters, you can follow me over at Twitter at SirPiffington. That's with 2 N's. And more videos coming soon. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.